Well, this pretty much sums up how the Pokemon market is right now. So as you can see here, I have sorted by top selling products. You can see the first one is actually Brilliant Stars build-in battle boxes. So honestly, that might be a sign maybe these are going to go soon, because the next one is Battle Styles. And you can see here it does show it being in stock. But when you actually click it, you can see it is out of stock. And when it says out of stock, means that it's not coming back. So yep, these are gone. Battle Styles. And I think a big reason why these sold out a lot quicker than maybe some people thought, and some people like me, is because you could have bought 48 booster boxes at once, which is 8 cases. And I made a video literally showing you guys somebody on Reddit buying 8 cases of Battle Styles. So yes, there were people who did that, and this is what happened. I mean, it went out of stock a lot quicker than I thought, but it did happen. And it's not too surprising though when you think about it, because Battle Styles at this point I think is around 4 years old, something around there. So it is, getting pretty old, you could say. So at this point, obviously buying anything Sword and Shield is pretty much no risk, because it's not really, well, no risk in the way of getting reprinted. And anyways, buying on the Pokemon Center website, you're getting like a $20 discount, because on TCG Player they are selling in the 160s, and the MSRP for Sword and Shield boxes were 143. But you can see here, I've talked about it all the time. The reason why, even though these were still available and a lot of people were buying them, I'm not buying them, because look at the liquidity. I mean, they just don't really sell that often. So just for me, even though there was this sort of deal for a Sword and Shield booster box, I didn't pick it up because of liquidity. Now, you can see here, there are some other products that are selling, here, I guess, that are top selling, that I feel like are going to probably be next to go out of stock. I was sort of surprised that these went out of stock before some of these other ones. Like, I really thought like these Brilliant Stars products were gonna sell out before Battle Styles, even though this is a booster box. But I think that quantity that you could purchase definitely did help it. But these other ones are limited, these Brilliant Stars products, but showing that these are the top selling and these are up here. These will probably go pretty soon, I would have to assume. So there is basically no like Sword and Shield product on Pokemon Center anymore. It's very limited now. And Battle Styles was basically the best one, and it's sold out. So Battle Styles, I've always said it, it's not the worst thing ever. I just don't like it. I think it just has a pretty bad stigma in this era. Even though when you do look at it, like the fact that it was on here for this long and it's still this cheap is sort of crazy, because the Tyranitar has run up above 200 bucks now. The Urshifus are worth a okay amount. Like, this is 65 bucks, which is, I mean, if you compare it to other alternate arts in this era, like this is actually somewhat expensive. The Empoleon's like 50 bucks, so there is some value in here. So Battle Styles is not a total trash set, but to me it just carries a bad stigma. It's not super liquid, so I never bought into it. But definitely it was, you could say, a really good pickup at the time it was available on Pokemon Center, because when you look at the value in this set and you see that you can still buy them at MSRP and it's like 4 years old, I mean, that's a pretty good pickup. But for me, just don't like Battle Styles. It's just me, and I didn't pick any up. So when you search up booster box on the Pokemon Center website, you can see there's actually only 2 available, because Battle Styles is sold out. There's only Stellar Crown and Temporal Forces. Those are the only 2 booster boxes, because I mean, I'm scrolling down here, I don't see any. So these are the only ones left. I feel like we're gonna get to a point, this sounds even crazier to say, where there's no booster boxes available on the Pokemon Center website to buy, because there's already no Elite Trainer boxes. There's 0 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes or normal Elite Trainer boxes available for sale on Pokemon Center. And now there's only these 2. We might get to that point, guys, where there's literally nothing at MSRP on Pokemon Center for booster boxes or Elite Trainer boxes, which is crazy. And it is even crazier when you do see the prices of these other products. I'm actually surprised, like, for example, Temporal Forces. I'm surprised that this didn't sell out before Battle Styles, because I do understand the MSRP for Scarlet and Violet is higher. So the difference between this and MSRP isn't as great as Battle Styles, which is why this was more attractive as a buy. And these are newer, so that's I guess a thing. But Temporal, I feel like is such a better set than Battle Styles, and the fact that you can even get some sort of discount on it, I felt like these were gonna sell out quicker. Also, if you click on here, there is a purchase limit of 6, so you can still buy a case. But I am surprised that this is not sold out yet because I really felt like this was going to sell a lot quicker. But maybe now there's only Stellar Crown and Temporal. Maybe that does happen. With Stellar Crown, it's basically the same price as Temporal. They're just a little bit above MSRP for market price. But these, honestly, now that they're the last remaining boxes, I feel like they're going to sell out a lot quicker. I mean, we've seen it in the past when things start to sell out. People find the next product to buy at MSRP to sell out, and I feel like these 2 booster boxes, since they are the last remaining and they are under market price by a little bit, probably going to sell out next if I had to guess. Also, those Brilliant Stars products I think are going to sell out pretty quickly. But Stellar Crown, it's really weird. I don't know why they do this, but you can buy limits of 25, which is really weird because if you think about it, that's 4 cases plus 1 box. Like, why didn't they just make it 24? Like, they're going to ship 4 cases and 1 box randomly. Like, I think that's kind of weird, but you can buy this one in limits of 25, which is an odd number, but that's what they decided to do. So it is possible that maybe because, you know, Stellar Crown is a little bit more expensive than Temporal, you can buy in higher quantities. Maybe this would be the next booster box to sell out, but if you do look at the top selling, these are, I guess, you know, if you go by row here, they are selling more than Temporal Forces. So yeah, we'll see what sells out next. But yeah, these have sold out, and it's sort of surprising. I've also talked about these booster bundles. These booster bundles are actually pretty cheap compared to market price. I can actually search it up for Temporal booster bundles because they're actually really cheap. I should have pulled this up before, but here we can check. As you can see, $42, and they're not selling as much on here. But if you go on eBay, they are selling for around $40. And you can see here they're 27. So these are definitely more of a better buy than, I guess, the booster boxes at MSRP. So I guess I just showed you guys a play you can make if you want. What are the limit of buying here? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know these were out of stock, so maybe that'll also be in the thumbnail. I didn't know that was a thing, so okay, that didn't go as planned. So basically everything's selling out. Let me click on this. Is this sold out? No, it's not. Okay, let's just actually look here because I didn't even know this sold out because it must have just been recent. Okay, these haven't sold out either. This is news to me because I didn't know that happened. Is this sold out yet? Nope. Just going on a extravaganza here, just looking at seeing if things are sold out. Okay, this is not sold out either. So I guess these 2 products are sold out now. So never mind. This is not a play. I lied to you. They're actually out of stock. So that'll be included in the thumbnail. But yeah, I just found out right now, just making this video. I didn't know they were sold out. So yeah, that's the current state of this market. Everything at MSRP is getting sold out. And that's just how it is. And there's no more Sword and Shield booster boxes. There's only now Temporal and Stellar Crown. When those sell out, yeah, I mean, this market just, anything MSRP, because that's talked about so much, is just getting bought out. And I really feel like I'm giving you guys a hint here. Brilliant Stars, these are probably going to be a, you know, what the next ones to sell out, and they're probably going to be talked about. I mentioned these. You can search out my video, I don't know, a month ago or something, you know, to start buying if you want to get ahead of the curve, because now that these have sold out, these are going to be next, probably these booster boxes. And yeah, that's just where we're at. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of funny that I found that these were sold out in the middle of this video. I didn't know. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.